What is going on, everyone? So welcome to the first episode of a new series that I'm starting that I'm going to title Myth Busting Mondays. So every Monday or every second Monday I'll be taking community myths and suggestions and testing them so I can upload them and show everyone the results. So if you do want to get in contact with me and send me some myths you'd like to see tested, either A, leave them down in the comments below, or B, go to my Discord, then have a look at the chat that is titled Myth Busting Mondays. And if you would like to feature in one of these videos, please head down into the description and follow me on Twitter. I'll be contacting followers at random to feature them in any of these videos that I do upload. So with that being said, let's get straight into the first myth. So the first myth comes courtesy of many people both on Discord and on YouTube, and the question in answer today is, can you catch battle gills at inactive forts? So the way that I tested this was very simple. What I'd done is myself and a few other people, we went to an inactive fort, spent around half an hour there, and went out for the sole intention to pick up some battle gills. Now all of us did have grubs attached to our line, and we did snap the line back every time we seen something bite that wasn't a battle gill. But in the footage that I've shown in this video, this is me going out solo and doing it again for a second time. So the interesting thing about this is, a while ago, or for a long time I should say, I did believe that you could actually catch battle gills at inactive forts, but due to our extensive testing, we have not been able to pick a single battle gill. I guess you could put it down to RNG, but it is highly unlikely considering there was 4 of us, and we all snapped the line back every time we seen a fish go to the line that wasn't a battle gill. I'd say we probably got around 40 to 50 fish in total. No, we didn't land any of them because none of them were battle gills, but we did have a fair few fish bite our line and none of them was a battle gill. We done this at a few different forts and we got the same result, so it's fairly conclusive to say that it is impossible to catch battle gills at inactive forts. Anyway, so that is a myth busted. Moving on to the next one. So the second myth we have in today's video comes courtesy from one of the admins of my Discord. His name is Fitz. He wanted to know if it was possible to sell mermaid gems at the Arena Tavern. So if you didn't know, at the top of the Arena Tavern, which is located in the middle of the map, you will notice that there is someone standing by the door and you can indeed buy different things from her. So he was sort of wondering whether or not you could sell mermaid gems to that person. So what we done is head out to find some mermaid gems. Now we got 2, we got a sapphire and an emerald mermaid gem. Then we located our way back, or we migrated, I don't know what the word is, but anyway, we went back over to the Arena Tavern to see if we could sell them. And we went to every single person located around the tavern just in case there was a spot where you can sell items to. But from what we found out, it is impossible to sell any sort of gem to the lady who was at the tavern. Although saying that, it is very good to use mermaid gems to level up your hunter's cool. That's just a bonus little tip if you are interested in that. So I mean, it's a fair guess to assume that maybe you could sell your gems to the arena to get your Sea Dogs rank, but unfortunately it seems like it is not possible. So sadly, that is another myth that has been busted. So we're going to go for one more myth in this video. I do promise the next videos I upload are going to have 4 to 5 myths in them, not only 3, but I just wanted to get an official video out just to start the series. So this is going on to another question, and this is our final question. So this is a question that was given to me on Discord by the user C. Craig. Now he is someone who was in my Discord and see my notification then reached out to me. So he asks, can you bucket and repair through the Shroud and get to the Shores of Gold? So if you don't know where the Shores of Gold is, it is located in the far northeast side of the map. It is a new area or new island that has been added into the world in the new Tool Tales update, and he wants to know whether it is possible to get there if you do not have the Shroudbreaker attached to your ship. And the way you do manage to get the Shroudbreaker attached to your ship, in case you are wondering, is you have to complete the final Tool Tales, which is Shores of Gold, and every time you do want to go over to the Shores of Gold or Tribute Peak, that's what the island is called, you'll need to equip that Tool Tail and get the Shroudbreaker on your ship. And that is the only legitimate way, I guess you could say legitimate, but the only legitimate way that you can actually get to Tribute Peak. So let's go ahead and test this myth and see if it is possible. So the way I tested this was very simple. First of all, mainly the way you're going to see in this video, but first of all, I went out by myself in a sloop because it is easiest to keep a sloop afloat if you are with 1 or 2 people, and I just sailed directly north from the top side of the Devil's Roar to see if I could get there. But I've also gone directly east from just north of Galleon's Grave with 2 people, and I did wield the same result. So every time I done this, something really weird happened. Now spoiler, your ship doesn't sink. That's not going to happen to you. If you can manage to keep the water off the top level and out of the hull, your ship's not going to sink. But that being said though, if you are going over to the Shores of Gold and there is another ship in there, you're not going to be able to see the island, but you can see the ship from the second you do get into the Red Sea. Bonus little tip, I just thought I'd mention it because it's interesting. So what happens when you do manage to attempt to reach the Shores of Gold without a Shroudbreaker is you're going to black screen. Very anticlimactic, I know, but I had to test it. We also did try shooting yourself with a cannon over, and all that happens is you just get destroyed, so that's not going to fix either. And when you do get black screened, it's going to spawn you onto a fresh ship. Although your ship doesn't officially sink, you'll still be granted a new one, but that doesn't mean you'll find your ship randomly floating around in the Red Sea, because that just doesn't happen. And as you can see by the video, this was pretty much the attempt that happened every time I'd done this. So sadly, that means all 3 myths in this video are busted. It is not possible to do any of them. But with that being said though, I did enjoy making this type of video. I'm thinking, as I said, every Monday and every second Monday we're going to be doing myth busting Mondays. So that means you guys can send some suggestions and some myths you want to see tested, and I will upload them for you guys to watch. So anyway, thanks for sticking around. If you do have any sort of myths, please put them down in the comments on Twitter or on Discord, whatever works best for you. If you do want to buy some really cool merch, please go down to the description and have a look at that. And if you want to join as a YouTube member for a small fee monthly, you can get some really cool perks. That is also linked down in the description. With that being said, thank you guys for watching and sticking around. Thanks to everyone who did offer a question in this video. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.